Hey guys, it is Toad27 here, and I'm here with kind of a mini prediction video. Since the Switch was revealed, it's kind of been accepted that there probably, or at least the running idea is that there will be a Smash Bros. Switch, which will kind of be basically the ultimate version of the Wii U and 3DS versions. So I made this kind of quick little image that kind of goes with what I'm talking about, so, excuse me. So yeah, kind of wanted to just kind of talk about it. I know it's probably kind of boring just hearing my voice, but, so, what I'm thinking is probably it will be called Smash Bros. Switch if the trend continues to name it after the console. I don't believe this will be kind of like a true Smash Bros. 5. But it's going to kind of be, like a lot of people have been saying, Ultimate Edition of the Wii U and 3DS version. What I'm kind of hoping for is basically all stages from both games. Yeah, all stages from both games. All the modes from both games. What was the other thing from both games? I don't know. But like all the stages and all the modes from both games into one game, which I think would be cool. Maybe not all of the stages necessarily, since some of the 3DS stages are built more for handheld. So, but a majority of the stages. Maybe a couple new features. Like what I'm really hoping for is I don't think they would do another Subspace Emissary. But I did enjoy that, but I mean, I understand why they're not making another one. And if they had like an adventure mode similar to what they did in Melee, like where it was like levels, I think that would make it cool since this, the Wii U game and even the 3DS game kind of suck for single player, besides Smash Run, really. Like there's no campaign or like anything really to do, so. Mini topic about new characters that they could introduce. So I think they should definitely add some stages based on the characters. So I'm thinking if they added Wolf back, which would be great, added Ice Climbers in, because they did originally want Ice Climbers in Wii U and 3DS, but Ice Climbers could not run on the 3DS due to capability limiting, or limiting capabilities. I don't know. I also think we should see a couple new characters. So, like a couple fresh, completely new characters. So, like, Wolf and Ice Climbers. Inklings, I think they should definitely do, since it's already been confirmed that there will be a kind of updated port, advanced port, kind of, is what you can call it, on the Switch of Splatoon, because that was shown in the first trailer. It was also shown a Mario Kart one, but not focusing on that. So I think it would be a really good time to capitalize on Splatoon's success, because I think it was extremely surprising that the Inklings weren't added as DLC to Wii U and 3DS. So I think this is the perfect time to add them before the like actual Smash 5. Since I don't think this really, I think it's just gonna kind of be like Smash 4.5, you can call it, I guess, or Smash Switch. So I also think that they should definitely add a 7th generation Pokemon. I think would be a really good idea to do, especially since 7th generation is coming out end of this week. Or maybe it's already come out by the time this video gets out. I'm hoping to have this out by Friday, this Tuesday currently. So I think it would be kind of stupid of them to not have a 7th generation Pokemon. I don't think it necessarily has to be a starter, but I think it makes most sense for it to be a starter. Unless they do an Ultra Beast, but I don't think that's extremely likely. I think that the best and safest bet is to have Decidueye as a playable character. I think is the safest bet. Like they went with kind of the most popular starter pick from last generation. So That's where they went with Greninja, so I would assume that they would go with Decidueye, but I think it would also be cool to see a non-starter 7th generation entry and pick. I think that'd be cool. So, but also kind of unlikely since a starter is a much safer bet for popularity, so. I'm trying to think of other characters that might be really cool without going off of the likely scale. Like, there are tons of characters that I want. Like, I want another Kirby rep. I want this, I want that, I want a 4-horned narwhal. Like, it's definitely, a lot of it is far-fetched, but I think to say that you get some new stages, like, say you get the Ice Climber stage back, maybe a good idea would be to have all the stages from all the previous games in this version, which would be so cool, like Fountain of Dreams from Melee, Saffron City from N64. I'm trying to think of a really cool one on Brawl, but I think they already implemented the cool ones from Brawl into Wii U and 3DS, or at least Wii U. So I definitely think that they kind of need to have. I'm losing my words very quickly. I think they kind of need to have at least a fair amount of returning stages, like maybe 3 more from N64, 3 more from Melee, 3 more from Brawl, or like roughly that, maybe 10 returning stages that are not already in the game. And like new stages based on like Inklings, maybe the Ice Climber stage will return. I don't know if that might count in the 10. Maybe a new Pokemon stage, depending on like, maybe it could be like you transfer through the islands of Alola. So, kind of an idea. I also think that all of the DLC stages and characters, like the 7 characters and the however many stages, should be like unlocked from the get-go on Smash Bros. Switch, or Smash Bros. 4.5. I'm just gonna call it 4.5. Actually, I'm gonna call it Switch. Smash Bros. Switch. I would just call it that. I think they should have it so that you don't have to rebuy the DLC. That seems kind of like a kick in the face. So, I definitely think this could be like the ultimate version of Smash Bros. Wii U, but I don't think it could be like its own Smash Bros. Game, really. This is kind of to tide us over until we would have Smash Bros. 5 or Smash Bros. Whatever. So, I believe that's pretty much all that I wanted to talk about. I don't like to make these videos extremely long, but I also don't like making them extremely short. So, I think this was kind of a long enough discussion kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm really hoping maybe they'll add a couple other new characters, like other than the 4 that I mentioned. So, just kind of to recap, Smash Bros. Switch / 4.5, which might be coming. My predictions are Wolf and Ice Climbers will return, and that there will be a Gen 7 Pokemon and Inklings as newcomers, and hopefully a couple other Pokemon, at least 10 returning stages from the 3 previous games. All of the stages and DLC, basically everything from Smash Bros. 3DS and Wii U into this version, like everything. DLC is unlocked from the get-go and you don't have to rebuy it. Hopefully an adventure mode / campaign kind of thing. And I think that's kind of it. I mean, if I wanted to be like a true hopeful, I would say like, let's get Bandana Waddle Dee, and let's get Banjo-Kazooie, and let's get the 4-horned narwhal. Like, if I want to be, I don't know why I'm using the analogy of the 4-horned narwhal, but we really wanted to be hopeful, but I highly doubt that'll happen. I think we would be lucky to get, if this is happening, I think we would be lucky to get past the 4 that I mentioned. Because the 4 that I mentioned are kind of the obvious ones. Like, they could always do Wrigley, they could always do, like, the list goes on and on and on. So I think, for sure, if they add some previous stages, everything from Smash Bros. 3DS and Wii U, all the DLC, and then campaign mode and the 4 characters I mentioned, I think we would be doing good. So, I'm not going to exactly push it. So, yeah, I think that's everything. So, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!